I joined Eromosele Peter from his residence where he was arrested. So I will take it off from where the sister stopped. So we proceeded to the Lagos State Police Command, and there, at the residence, they informed us that he was being suspected of a fraudulent transaction and all that. But I asked them that the constitution has provided that you should tell a citizen or a person what the offense he has committed before you can arrest him. So, what is the offense? They said it's in connection with a transaction that turned out fraudulent and all that. So, we proceeded to the Lagos State Police Command. I joined them. I drove behind the police van. So, on getting there, the mother was in the same van with him, so they drove in, but I was prevented from entering. So, I had to park outside. So, on approaching the gate, I saw a very funny scenario. I was told that I could not enter because on the order of the CP, the Commissioner of Police said no visitor should enter. Then I told them, I'm a lawyer. I'm not a visitor, I'm a lawyer, and I have the right to meet my client who is in police custody, and I have to go in. But they had to just rush me out that I can't stay. They don't want the CP to detain them and all that, that somebody was detained because they allowed the visitor into the premises. So at that point, I had to say, I called the PPRO, Mr. Olumuyiwa. I told him that, sir, I'm outside now. I came with a client that was arrested and I'm prevented from entering. And if I leave here, I don't understand, but I'm going to write to the Supreme Court to take off my name the role of legal practitioner because I'm being prevented to practice my profession. So, because I got so angry. And so later he called me, he pleaded with me that please don't go, just wait, I will come out to take you in. That truly the CP gave that directive, but he will come and take me in. So he took me in. I met him, so he informed me that he had been interrogated
Was there a
in my
particular
absence.
reason, just a moment, was there a particular reason why you were barred from seeing your client at the time? Was there a particular
They
reason
didn't give
given
me
to
any
you?
reason. They didn't give me any reason. Probably, I don't know if it is security reasons, but well, I don't know. They didn't give me any. They just said the CP said nobody should come into the police command premises.
Is that normal practice, in this kind of process?
Yeah, it's strange to me. It's strange to me because even at Zone 2 Police Command, they have never denied me entry into the premises to see my client. So, and having introduced myself as a legal practitioner, I think the right thing is to profile me and check if I'm truly a legal practitioner. And I'm with my ID card, my Nigerian bar association ID card. And I showed them the ID card that I'm a lawyer. So you should have checked me, searched me, and profiled me, then let me in so that I can deal with my clients. But they said, no, I can't go until the police PPRO, Mr. Olumoyewa, came out and, he told them that I should be allowed.
Okay, so you eventually saw your client, and what happened?
Yes, I saw him. He told me I'd be interrogated, but he told them he won't speak until he sees me. So, and at that point, the IPO brought out the statement form. He began to interrogate him in my presence. So I was there. A statement was taken, and after taking a statement for a couple of hours, he took it to the OC SIB, that's the CSP Amza Tambai. So he took it to him. They look at it. They brought it back that I should add some things. They questioned him further. I said, no problem. Go ahead. So he wrote, he added to the statement, and then they took it before the CP. He told me it was the CSP, that's the OC SIB, told me he was going to meet the Commissioner of Police to interview him and tell him so that he'll get back to me. Because at that point I said, yes, you have investigated this and you showed me.
Oh dear.
What
Well, still
the
having that. Okay. Are you, Mr. Jinodo, are you still there?
I can I, yes, I can hear you clearly. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Please go ahead. Quickly conclude your thoughts.
Okay. Okay. So at that point I told the OC that I'm applying for his bail orally, but he said he needs to get it directly from the CP. So he went and came back and said the CP is not disposed to granting me the bail of my client, Eromosele. So at that point I put a call through to the CP. He didn't pick. Later I was in a call. Later I called him. He didn't pick again, and he wasn't on a call. So I had to send him a text that I'm with my client and I need to see him and discuss. So at that point, I knew there is something playing on there. So I had to quickly do a written application for the bail. So then I took it. I want to see him. I want to submit to him and all that. But the policeman at the passage to his office stopped me from going in. He said, I need to go through the OCSIB as if he has been told, because that was his response to me. And he didn't even know me. He didn't know me as a client, as a lawyer. So he just told me that I need to go and see the OCSIB. So I was surprised. I said, where is the PA? He said he's not around. And I knocked at the office of the PA. I saw that it was locked. Okay, even the OCSIB has been going around. I couldn't find him at that point. So I knew that they don't want to release him. So I told the mother that, please, let's go, let's come back tomorrow morning and give him food. Because at that, we had to get food for him and all that. So
Was
that
there
was
any
where we were.
reason?
And we
Was there any reason given for not granting him bail?
honestly, I wasn't given any reason because
Okay.
he has not committed a capital offense, and he's just a suspect who you told me probably is he wants to incite people against the government and all that. And I
Okay.
said the fact that he put his phone number on a flyer does not mean that he's trying to incite the public. He's just putting his phone, and and he has not even admitted that he's the one that put the phone. Anybody could have put the phone number there. So
Okay.
you saw his phone number does not mean that he is the one inciting anybody. It's just a phone number that is put on a flyer on a call for a peaceful protest, not
All right.
for
Yeah.
terrorism.
So
So I
what
was
is the
surprised.
status? What is the status now? Do you know where we hear all kinds of things are going around? Is he still at Area F? Are you still in touch with him? When was the last time you saw him?
Well, I think I quickly need to flash back to the procession from the police command. So the next day on Sunday, when I met him, I asked him, they called me that he's at Panti from Area F, I mean, from the state command. So I said, why Panti? Oh, I drove down to Panti again. So I met him there. That's the state CID at Yaba. So I drove down there, I met him, and he told me that he was moved to Area F cell around 11 p.m. So, and then that he has been destabilized since then. That I said, why do you need to move him from state command set to Area F cell? And state command is just behind Area F there in Ikeja. So why do you need to move him? Is that still part of investigation process? What's the need for that? So at that point, they said they wanted to interview him or interrogate him again in an audiovisual facility at State CID. So I said, well, there's no problem, but this gentleman had made a statement earlier at State Command. So, and there's no problem.
Yeah. Well, while we wait to re-engage with Mr. Jinodu, Harry Obe also joins us in our Abuja.